Welcome, students. Dear students, today we are going to learn about multiples and factors. So, children, let us recollect the multiplication of table 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, 2 six are 12, 2 sevens are 14, 2 eights are 16, 2 nines are 18, 2 tens are 20. Here, the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on are the numbers that we get when 2 is multiplied by numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. The numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on are the numbers called multiples of 2. So, the product of a number and a counting number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on is called the multiple of that numbers. Properties of multiples. Every number is a multiple of itself. Children, here are the first 7 multiples of 1, 3, and 5. Consider the first multiples of the number 1, 3, and 5. We find that the multiples are the same as the multiplicand, that is, the number itself. For example, 3 ones are 3, 5 ones are 5, and so on. Thus, every number is a multiple of itself. Another property is every number is a multiple of 1. Consider the multiple of 1. We find that the multiples are the same as the multiplier. For example, 1 twos are 2, 1 threes are 3, 1 fours are 4, 1 fives are 5, and so on. So, every number is a multiple of 1. Consider the product of 5 and 7. As 5 sevens are 35, we can say that 35 is a multiple of 5. And as 7 fives are 35, we can say that 35 is a multiple of 7 also. Now consider the product of 2, 3, and 5. When we are multiplying 2, 3, and 5, we will get 30. Also, as 2 into 15 equals to 30, 30 is a multiple of 2. And as 3 into 10 equals to 30, again 30 is a multiple of 3 also. As 5 into 6 equals to 30, 30 is a multiple of 5 also. So, the product of 2 or more number is a multiple of each of the numbers. Now, with the help of KDI company video, we will learn more about factors and multiples. Let's look at the video.
Wow! And there are more of them now. But when will I sort them out? When will I get to play?
What happened, Kabir? Why are you so sad?
There are so many flowers here that I need to group to make a bouquet for mom and dad's anniversary. But I can't understand how to do it so that no flower is left behind.
Oh, do not worry, Kabir. I will show you a trick after which you will have not one but many ways of grouping these flowers.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about factors. A factor of a number divides that number without leaving any remainder. And that is exactly what we want. So, you have 20 flowers. Now we need to know what the factors of 20 are. When 20 is divided by its factors, it does not leave behind a remainder. Let us try and arrange the flowers simultaneously. Now, since we have 20 flowers, Let us try and put 2 flowers in one group first. This way, we can make 10 groups of 2 flowers each, and no flower is left behind. Similarly, we can make 2 groups of 10 flowers each, with no flowers left behind. Hence, we can say both 2 and 10 are factors of 20. Now put 4 flowers in one group. This way we can make 5 groups of 4 flowers each. Similarly, we can even make 4 groups of 5 flowers each. Hence, both 4 and 5 are factors of 20.
Can we put 3 flowers in a group?
Well, we will be able to make 6 groups of 3 flowers each, but 2 flowers will be left behind. Hence, 3 is not a factor of 20.
Is there any other way you can think of grouping these 20 flowers?
Well, I can make one group of 20 flowers, and there will be no remainder left in this arrangement. Hence, the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20.
But can we put just one flower in one group?
Yes, you will get 20 groups, each having one flower. That's because 1 is the factor of every number. A number is a factor of itself. Every number except 1 has at least 2 factors, 1 and the number itself.
Look, I found more flowers. I found 5. These 5 were found by Bunty, these 5 by Ria, and these 5 by...
Oh no! Stop, Isha! More the flowers, more the confusion.
No, Kabir. In fact, it is easier than you thought. Isha just gave you the multiples of 5.
Yes, Kabir, this is so easy. You don't understand this also.
Yeah, since you are so bright, why don't you explain what Dhruv meant?
I have to collect more flowers. Okay, bye.
Silly girl. Dhruv, what were you saying?
I was telling you that Isha just made it simpler for you because she gave you flowers in the multiples of 5. Isha said she collected these 5 flowers and the next 5 by Bunty, the next 5 by Ria, the next 5 by Sam, the next 5 by Pinky. So, see, your friends have found 25 flowers in all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. These are all multiples of 5. When you start with 5 and keep adding 5 every time, you will get the multiples of 5. If I give you 5 more flowers, you will have 30.
So we can find as many multiples as we want? All we have to do is add, right?
Exactly. Very good, Kabir. Now let us discuss some properties of multiples. Every number has endless multiples. A number is a multiple of itself. Every number is
Common multiples. Consider the multiplication table of 2 and 3. Here, in table 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, and so on are the multiples of 2. And in table 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and so on are the multiples of 3. Children, the numbers which are green in color, that is, the numbers 6, 12, 18, and 24, appear in both the list of multiples. Thus, 6, 12, 18, and 24 are the common multiples of 2 and 3. Thus, a number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers is called a common multiple of those numbers. Children, in the given example, we have to find the common 4 multiples of 2 and 3. Here, in multiples of 2, we will write all the multiples, and in multiples of 3 we will write all the multiples. Now we are going to find the common multiples of both the numbers. Children, now here we are going to write all the common multiples of 2 and 3, that is 6, 12, 18 and 24 in the small circle of both the multiples. See how it is written. We have to write and we have to solve in this method only. Children, now we got the idea of multiples and common multiples. Let's solve some question related to multiples so that you can understand clearly. Write the first 5 multiple of 8 and 9. Multiple of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. And multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Now the next question is write the greatest 2-digit multiple of 3. We know that the greatest 2-digit number is 99. Now, how to check whether 99 is a multiple of 3 or not? We have to divide 99 by 3. If it is divisible by 3, then the 99 is multiple of 3. Yes, 99 is divisible by 3. So, 99 is the multiple of 3 and this is the greatest 2-digit multiple of 3. Write the greatest 3-digit multiple of 2. The greatest 3-digit number is 999. But 999 is not divisible by 2 because we know that if a number having even number in its ones place, then the number is divisible by 2. So we have to check the previous number, that is 998. Is this the divisible by 2? Yes, 998 is divisible by 2 because it has 8 in its ones place, which is an even number. So 998 is the multiple of 2 and we got 998 is the greatest 3-digit multiple of 2. I hope children you have understood today's concept. In next video we will see more about factors. Thanks for watching children. Be happy and take care.